All right, sorry if you can hear the wind. My yard is growing like a weed, which I guess in some regards is good. I want it to grow a lot, but I cut it, I don't know, less than a week ago, 5-6 days ago, and I guess I got to go to two a day cuttings now, or 2 a week cuttings now. But I question myself how much I really like this high cut blade. Oh, sorry for the wind. And so what I'm going to do today is cut this small section here, just until that power box right there, that's my lawn, and do a few stripes with the high cut blade and a few stripes with the regular blade, and just show you guys kind of the difference between them. Now, they're both relatively sharp. I've sharpened them both and with the sharpener, and just kind of give you an idea, because honestly I don't know how much difference there is. I bought the high cut blade because I think I need it, but I think that this might give you a good representation of what it looks like. So sit tight and let's see what I get to. Okay, threw a quick weed whacker on the edge there, nothing crazy. And just to show you what blade's in here now and the kind of condition of the mower. I think this is, I brushed off, but last time I mowed it was real wet, so there's some stuff in here and I haven't had a chance to do like pressure washing. There's a bit of a blade on this. I had to, or an edge on this. I had to sharpen the factory edge, but that was probably, I don't know, 5-10 mows ago, so it could use a little more of an edge, but it's actually more than the factory had. So I'll do a few passes with that, and then I'll swap the blade out. This is the high lift blade, as you can tell by the fins, I guess you call them here. And yeah, we'll see how it looks after a couple passes there. This grass is pretty dry. It was wet this morning, but overall it should mow pretty nice. Okay, I did looks to be 6 passes here. Forgive some dry patches here that I'm actually reseeding right now. But overall, this is at a height cut of 4 on the machine, and I don't know. It does a pretty good job. I've noticed my lawn, you know, some things are knocking things over a little bit right now. The grass a little bit, but it's not as bad. I think that just could be because it's wet or I'm trying to cut it too long. But that's with the high cut blade. The one thing I will say is, I forgot one of the reasons I got a high lift blade is because I wanted to suck up more of these leaves, mostly around my maple tree. And, you know, overall, I think it did a decent job of sucking up the leaves, especially if we're not cutting as low as it is. Only left, you know, 5 or so, and one just fell here, so obviously they're still falling actively. So we'll swap the blade out and see what what it looks like with the other one. All right, 18 millimeter on a quick little rattle wrench here. Pop that off. Show you guys how that works. Nice and simple. Those 2 pieces. You can see it's keyed with this triangle here. Some people, you can put 2 blades on it. You cannot. It's not that I found out how to. And then it's keyed to go on. It's more difficult to do one-handed than you might expect. Where's Terry when you need him to hold the camera? Okay, so that's in position. Come on, there you go. Put this back on. Kind of saddles it, as you can see. So it makes good connectivity there. And then nice and slow. All right, I'll tighten that up off camera in 2 hands. And I just put a fresh edge on this, so it should be pretty nice as well. So we'll see a bit of the difference. All right, the regular blade is installed, and just for reference, I usually line up my wheel track with that black piece right there, so I get a little bit of overcut, just so you guys know kind of the difference here. I'll do a few passes and I'll come back to you. All right, well, I started my first pass with the regular blade right there. My last pass with the high blade there. Forgive this area. This area is going to grow out funky because it's kind of an edge cut. But in general, you know, this grass is a little funny in general. It's really hard to tell the difference. I would say that, although a lot of these little leaves have fallen in the last 2 minutes, I would argue that weirdly the regular blade sucked up the leaves a little bit better. I'm probably going to go at this and trim it down one more level, just because I like to get a little more uniform than it's at right now. And that's just giving me a little lack of mowing and maintenance. But I'm going to run with this blade for a while. There's been some things I haven't been in love with the high lift blade, and we'll see if it kind of fixes those things, or if maybe it's just in my head. Also, I've been mowing the lawn pretty damp a lot, just because I've had to. It's growing so fast right now. You gotta take every chance you can. I'll mow the lawn with the rest of it with that blade, and kind of see if I come out with some other thoughts, so you guys have a good understanding of, you know, what the high lift blade does or what it doesn't do. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a $22 blade. It's not really a huge expense in comparison to the mower, especially, but it's better to, you know if it makes more sense. So the rest of the lawn looks pretty high right now, so I'll take some time and take that out and get back to you guys. Okay, I dropped it down one level and down to level 3. Did the whole yard again. It does look just so much better. And down a little bit lower. Yeah, so do with that what you will. And so far I'm liking cutting with the normal blade. Yeah. Although there's not a ton of difference, I just feel that the normal blade probably, it just looks like it's not laying down the grass as much. I don't know if that's just placebo effect or not, but yeah, I don't think it'd be disappointed with either blade. All right, I mowed half my front lawn here, and I think it doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna stick with this regular blade on. You know, as usual, seems like I'm cutting more and more off than I should be probably for this pass, but it's doing a pretty good job. Right here, it's just starting to fill up a bit, so I'm getting a few clippings over, but overall, it's doing a good job cutting through everything. No issues with power, and it seems like it's laying down less grass than I did before. So, yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. You know, I'm gonna keep it on for a month or so. Actually, I might just keep it on until the fall and see where it really makes a delta. So if I see a big delta in how it picks up the leaves from this maple tree or whatnot, then yeah, I'll post an update to that. You know, why don't you do me a favor, leave a comment below. Tell me if you know kind of what these high lift blades are for. I always thought they were for more suction for working with wet grass. You know, maybe I'm wrong. So I'm not by no means an expert, just an average Joe trying to you know, give you guys some insight on kind of an expensive tool, and you know, what a real world user's using it for. So thanks for watching, and you know, feel free to subscribe if you want. Who knows, I might put out more content.